How's it going, everybody? Matt here with Prairie State Tractor, and today we're going to go over 5 key items we think you should take into consideration when looking at a large ag tractor. Key item number 1, tire condition. It's one of the first things you're going to notice when you approach any tractor you look at. Tire, shape, and condition. Big things we're going to look for: cracks in the sidewall. That can really affect the integrity of the rest of the tire. Chips missing inside the lugs or cracks like seen here in the lugs. And also inner and outer wear, making sure it's regular, not irregular. All right, the second thing we want to take a look at: leaks of any kind, fluid leaks in particular. Typically, you're going to see coolant leaks develop somewhere on the front of the tractor where the cooling package is. Check out hoses that might be worn out, clamps that might be loose, would allow coolant to drip on the ground. As we approach the rear of the tractor, engine oil leaks can develop anywhere around the engine bay. That's front, back, towards the center of the tractor itself. Look for things underneath the tractor dripping on the ground for obvious signs. Hydraulic leaks are kind of the third biggest leak we look for. Hydraulic leaks will typically generate from the middle to the very back of the tractor and the rear remotes. Very big item to take into consideration when looking to use tractor. Item number 3 we think you need to consider: body damages of any kind. Significant ones that really stick out. On R series and 30 series and 20 series tractors like this, with this hood design, on Deere models specifically, hood cracks are always a common thing. We want to make sure that you don't see any of those and it's been taken care of if it has. High traffic points, such as the steps into the tractor, will lose paint over time, and fenders are prone to rock chips. Not big, significant items by any means, but just stuff to be aware of. Item number 4 on our checklist is high content tractors versus low content tractors, and knowing what you're looking for when you're buying a used tractor. Keep all options in consideration, such as number of remote hydraulics on the back, pump size, front duals, front suspension. Those are all key items that will affect resale. You have to remember, if the guy who bought the tractor new paid for that stuff, that value is going to follow that in the resale of that tractor. So the 5th and final thing we want to talk about is, does this tractor you're looking at fit your application and what you need it to do on your farm? Things to consider: do you have enough remotes to run your planter if it's a planting tractor? Do you have K-Strain and Power Beyond, and so forth? Do you have a big enough hydraulic pump with enough flow to feed your implement? PTO size: is it a 540? Is it small 1000 or big 1000? What do you need it to run? What size is needed and required? Big things to keep in mind. Cat 5, Cat 4, or Cat 3 drawbars. Does it fit your tool? So these are just 5 items of the list of many things we take a look at here at Prairie State Tractor when we are either appraising or reconditioning our used equipment around here. Just take these items into consideration as guidelines. We take a look at a lot more on these tractors. If you've liked what you've seen here today, make sure to give this a like and follow us for more content just like this. Matt Jr. signing off again.